Doing this again? We're doing this again. Year on year, the off-season brings rumours and little inklings that Ilya Kovalchuk is going to come back to the NHL. Year on year, those rumours prove to be false, and he returns to SKA and wins another Gagarin Cup. It's just how it is. However, this year, he's expressed his willingness to return. Now, obviously, from a league standpoint, this is good. Kovalchuk's a guy who can sell tickets. He's a guy with veteran leadership for a team who's ready to contend. Obviously, in his tenure, he was a stud. So from what we know, that's been reported by various people, Kovalchuk wants to stay in and around the New York City area. I mean, you got Buffalo, you got the Rangers, you got the Islanders, and obviously the Devils. He has, however, expressed that he would like to possibly move down to Florida, so that leaves Tampa and the Panthers. If something in New York City can't be arranged, he actually has a house in, can't remember the city in New Jersey, I'll pop it up, but he has somewhere in New Jersey that he built from scratch and it was beautiful, and then he moved. So you look at it from the Devils' point of view, it's actually kind of good news. We never really trade with the Islanders, bits and bats here and there. We never, ever traded with the Rangers. Biggest rivals, you can't trade with those, you just don't. And obviously with the Islanders, I just don't see Kovalchuk signing with us and then going straight to them. They've got enough on the hands at the moment with the Tavares situation. And then next season, leading up to the 18-19 season, they've got a bunch of contracts that they need to tie up. On the other hand, you look at somewhere like Florida with the Panthers. They have the core just tied up. Just completely tied up. Decent contracts. Huberdeau's tied up. Barkov's tied up. And obviously Aaron Ekblad tied up. His new contract kicks in next season. $7.5 million, I believe it is. The only real question you've got to ask yourself is, does a team like Florida want to splash the money on Kovalchuk, or do they want to go for a defenseman? Maybe trade somewhere with Anaheim, the Ducks. Maybe somewhere in that direction, because they need D. Their D was a little bit shaky last season. You could probably put that down to them missing the playoffs. Their D was so shaky towards the end of last season, it was kind of just hit and miss. Offense seemed to be fine for them. It'd be kind of a nice fit, Kovalchuk down in Florida. Old man Kovalchuk with old man Yager. Not quite on the same levels, but that'd be a hell of a line, no? When you look at the situation, Kovalchuk will likely sign a one-year contract with the Devils and get traded somewhere else. It's just how it's going to go down. I know that, and other Devils fans should know that as well. But if he stays with the team, it's just one of those things. It's good for half a season until we trade him away at the deadline to a contender. However, there is another alternative to Kovalchuk coming back to the league. If he does want to come back, he'll have to go through all the 31 GMs who have to approve it, say, yep, this guy's good, bring him back in the league, and then he'll hit free agency where someone will probably just properly splash the cash at him. So like I just said, as a Devils fan, it's kind of a sour taste in your mouth every time you talk about Kovalchuk. The guy was a stud for the Devils, he was a stud in Atlanta. Would I want him back? Personally, yes. And he's just a great player. You want someone like that on your team. Imagine sticking him on a line with Hall or Palmieri and just seeing someone in the middle of him. Maybe Nolan Patrick, maybe Hischier, maybe Henrique, maybe Zajac. I very much doubt Zajac, but there you go. He's a centre. I mean, even if it's just for shits and gigs, it'd be one hell of a little experiment, I guess you could say. When you look at the Devils and the Devils lineup, though, we need prospects on D. We need a few bits of depth. We're a long way off being where we want to be. Kovalchuk isn't going to solve these issues. He will help in these issues because we will sign him and trade him away for those sweet, sweet D prospects. Like I was saying before, Anaheim, they've got a D in abundance, but I just can't see him going there. Even though California is creme de la creme, if you will. It's just beautiful. If Kovy was to be flipped, and it's rather when he is flipped, I do hope that he is flipped for something truly good. I trust in Shiro, I trust in the Shiro method, all that good stuff. I just hope it is for something true, and not just bits and scraps and a second round pick here and there. And I want something good, because Kovalchuk is still a stud. He is still producing in the KHL. He has just won the Gagarin Cup with Datsuk over there. He deserves good return, and that's really my perspective on it. So with that thought, thanks for watching, see you around.